Good morning, love, and welcome to Inspire My Morning. I'm Teresa Cole, your host, and I'm so excited that you're here with me today. This whole morning series is dedicated to my beautiful moms and women out there who are trying to leverage their mornings to have more productive days. This is for you if you're trying to get a handle on your mornings so that you can get the most out of your day. So, this is the very first part of the entire series, and I just want to take time to tell you a little bit more about Inspire My Morning. As a busy mom and entrepreneur, I've discovered that if I don't nail my mornings, the rest of my day falls apart. My morning is the most critical part of my day. Yet, before I had this revelation, I'd start my day answering my phone, strolling social media, and laying in bed till the last absolute moment that I had to get up. Finally, I dash out of bed, knowing that three little girls were killed last night, worrying about a friend from a morning phone call, and running late getting my son to school. No wonder I was a mess. I'd read bad news. I had obligated my time before my day even started. And back then, I was perpetually late. My son went to a private school, had to drive him to school. And, I remember being late a lot because my mornings were a disaster. So most mornings I was an emotional wreck. I felt overwhelmed and many times even incompetent as a parent. At that time, I was a stay-at-home mom blogger, and I didn't have a handle on my mornings, and they were just chaotic. Sometimes I'd find myself headed to pick my son up from school in the same clothes that I had slept in the night before. There were many days where I didn't even have a grip on dinner, and many times I didn't make as much progress in my business as I wanted to. And I kept telling myself, it'll get better. But it never did until I decided to inspire my mornings. Now, this was a decade ago, right? When all of this chaos was going on in my mornings. But when I discovered how to inspire my mornings, it just really helped me get a handle on my whole day. What I discovered was my mornings started the night before. Started with getting enough rest. Now, I have a toddler. It's hard to get enough rest, but I get as much as I can because I don't consume my nights with things that are unnecessary so that I can have a restful mind, so that I can start my day off well, right? Not taking on too many responsibilities late in the evenings, like someone just calling and adding things to my plate. I just, no, just, I'm not taking on extra duties in the evenings and having time to unwind, having that time where you just shut everything down, rest your mind, and just relax so that resting is easier through the night. I learned to take a pause in the morning and allow my mind to catch up with the fact that I'm even awake before jumping out of bed. I started to visualize the task that I needed to get done, and I saw myself having a great and productive day. Visualizing that helped me to avoid disaster in the mornings. It helped me to understand I needed to avoid phone calls at all costs in the morning. I didn't jump on Facebook as soon as I awoke. I wasn't reading texts and answering phones right after waking up. So, right, even today, I enjoy the silence in the morning. Just be quiet, please. After a moment of silence, I'll drink a full cup of water to hydrate my body and get my brain moving. Water is the best morning drink you can have. I take a shower, I have some breakfast, I take my vitamins, right? And then, I do the things that I need to do. A while ago, when I discovered this, I could do all of that before even taking my son to school. Now, I do most of these things before my toddler wakes up. And, I remember when my son was in school and I would get all these things done, like moment of silence, a shower, taking my vitamins, drinking water, it just led to really good conversations and music. We would listen to music and I would talk to him on the way to taking him to school. And on the way back, I would turn on my Bluetooth and then check my messages, right? So, and when I say on my way back, it would be like when I'm in the line waiting to pick him up. That's when I would check all my messages and things like that. So if I needed to call someone, I could do it, while I was in the car line, for an hour or 45 minutes, right? Gave me time to do those things. And that gave me an opportunity to ensure that when I was at home, I was getting my full work day done, right? I did my very best to be logged into my business by 9 a.m. So even in the mornings after taking my son to school, I would get home and just get right on target with my business. And from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m., I would avoid as many distractions as possible, right? So having that grip on my mornings was the most important thing that ever happened to me. There's nothing worse than looking at the clock and it's past 12 p.m. and nothing's been accomplished in your day. So we're going to talk about energy in another episode, but I'm here to tell you to charge your battery at night, right? Focus your energy during the day. If you get wiped out in the morning, then you'll have nothing left for the remainder of it. So again, welcome. Welcome to this whole series on Inspire Your Morning. And I know it's going to be great. It's going to help you a lot. I want you to even talk to me in the comments and tell me a little bit about your morning routine. Tell me, the things that you want to change and, how this can help you leverage your mornings for more productive days, right? So you can get a grip on what you want to do and just, taking time for yourself, taking those quiet moments and pauses in your day so that you can inspire the morning. All right. So yeah, that is what this whole series is going to be about. The Inspire My Morning series is for you, mom. It's for you, woman, right? Who is looking for ways to have more energy throughout your day, to leverage your mornings, to get more things done, and to be more productive. All right. So go over to sitathomeprophetess.com, join my tribe. In there, you're going to get all kinds of tools, courses, and different things that's going to help you learn to leverage the internet for profits. Then also join my Patreon where you can get this full Inspire My Morning, the whole series, right? You're going to get the whole series when you become a Patreon member. Plus, you're going to get the workbook and the planner so that you can have more productive mornings. All right. So I will see you in the next episode of Inspire My Morning. And I'm looking forward to catching you on the inside of my tribe where you're going to get the courses about leveraging the internet for profits and so much more. And then on my Patreon where you get my podcast, exclusive premium content that's going to help you have better mornings. It's going to help you in your spiritual life, your mental areas, as well as you're going to get, again, that premium content and podcast episodes like these. If you want to change your life, you have to speak directly to that victim inside of you and tell that victim to get out of there and say, that's not me. That will never be me. I'm not a victim. I'm a powerful human being who has opportunities, who has tools, who has the ability to change my story.